A very good afternoon to all the esteemed dignitaries, faculty, and students. It is with great enthusiasm and genuine pleasure that I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here today for the inauguration of the Sustainable Engineering Club. A song has the power to transform a moment. An idea can shape your world. A single step can begin your journey. But it is the prayer that has the ability to make the impossible to possible. With that, let us begin this event with a prayer song.
You kindly present it. Now I invite Dr. K.S.Prabakaran, Associate Professor and the Head of the Mechanical Department, KIOT, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to everybody. It's my pleasure to welcome you all for this inauguration of Sustainable Engineering Club, an interdisciplinary club at KIOT, organized by the Department of Mechanical Engineering. First and foremost, I would like to welcome the resource person, Mr. Punati Sridhar, Chairman, Bamboo Society of India, IFS retired, former PCCF, Government of Karnataka. Welcome you, sir. I'm delighted to welcome Mr. K.P. Murthy, sir, Governing Council Member of Bamboo Society of India and former Senior General Manager of Bosch India. Welcome you, Professor. And I'm delighted to welcome Dr. P.S.S. Srinivasan, sir, Founder and President of KIOT Trust and Executive Chairman of KIOT in his absentia. I'm happy to welcome our beloved Principal, Dr. K.Visagavel, sir, to this inaugural function of SE Club. Welcome you, sir. I'm happy in welcoming Dr. P. Navaneetha Krishnan, sir, Director Student Affairs and Professor of Mechanical Engineering, KIOT. Welcome you, sir. I'm happy to extend my warm welcome to Dr. N. Santhiyakumari, Director, Research and Development. Welcome you, ma'am. I'm happy to welcome Mr. Gajendran, Faculty Coordinator of Sustainable Engineering Club, and all other faculty members. Welcome you all. I'm happy in welcoming the 100+ students who have joined this interdisciplinary club, Sustainable Engineering Club, from all UG engineering programs. Welcome, my dear students. Once again, I'm happy to welcome you all for this inauguration of Sustainable Engineering Club on this happy occasion. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I'm happy to invite Mr. K. Bhubesh, second year mechanical, to introduce the resource person.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. With immense pride, I introduce our resource person, Sri Punati Sridhar sir, who will join soon through online, a retired Indian Forest Service officer from the 1984 batch. A visionary in environmental conservation, he served as Karnataka's principal chief conservator of forests from 2018 to 2020, leading transformative initiatives from sustainable forest management and ecological balance. A passionate advocate for bamboo, he has championed its potential as versatile, sustainable resources, driving social, ecological, and economical benefits. His expenditure in bamboo forestry, agroforestry, and community empowerment has created lasting livelihoods and elevated bamboo's status as a key resource for sustainable development. We are deeply honored to have him to grace this occasion. His presence inspires us and we eagerly await his insights, which will audibly motivate us to strive for a greener and motivate us further in future environment for more of a sustainable future. With this brief introduction, let me once again welcome him. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bhubesh. Next, let me invite Ms. S. Agastha to introduce resource person, Mr. K.P. Murthy, who is a former Senior General Manager, Bosch India.
It is my immense pleasure to introduce our esteemed resource person, Mr. Nuti, who joined through online, a visionary leader whose for decade career embodies innovation, sustainability, and skill empowerment. A driving force in the power tools industry, he has lead key roles at Bosch Power Tools and Rails India Tata Limit, leaving a lasting impact on construction, automotive, and manufacturing sector. Behind corporate success, he is a pioneer in skill development, training thousands, including Afghan artisans, under the CII Bosch program, bridging industry education gaps and empowering communities. A clean tech advocate, he founded Sustainability Club and inventor India's first portable electric sprayer, revolutionizing the industry. In addition to his professional achievement, he has served on various national and international councils, including the National Governor Council of Bamboo Society of India, the National Knowledge Commission of India, and the Central Board of Department of Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. He has also been a guiding force in shaping policies for vocational education and skill development in India. Today we are honored to have you with us, sir. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you. At this juncture, we are happy to welcome Mr. Punati Sridhar, Chairman, Bamboo Society of India, who has joined through online. Welcome you, sir. On behalf of Knowledge Institute of Technology, we welcome you wholeheartedly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, I joined a little late.
No issues, sir. Okay.
I invite Dr. P. Navaneetha Krishnan, Director Students Affairs, KIOT, to deliver the director address.
Good afternoon, students. I think many students from the different branches are there. Correct? Mechanical material, all branches are correct. So, do you know about what is meant by sustainable engineering? Any idea? What is meant by sustainable engineering? Just I give a definition. Sustainable engineering involves design and implementation systems and process that meet current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. Focusing on resource efficiency, that is an important point. Focusing on resource efficiency, minimizing environmental impact. That's why we Bamboo Society guest so minimizing the environmental impact and promoting long-term viability. We want to emphasis on the sustainable development. I think all of you know about the sustainable. There are 17 goals given by the United Nations. 17 goals. 17 goals கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. கிளைமேட் பற்றி, ஹங்கர் பற்றி, இது மாதிரி நிறைய இதில் 17 கோல்ஸ் அவங்க செல்ஃபோனில் செக் பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்புறமா. சஸ்டைனபிள் கோல்ஸ் அப்படின்னு போட்டிங்கனாக்க, ஸோ அந்த சஸ்டைனபிள் கோல்ஸை வி வாண்ட் டு ரீச். ஸோ அதில் யூ கேன் சூஸ் யுவர் ஓன் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட். ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஏரியாவை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு யூ கேன் டெவலப் எனி ப்ராடக்ட் ஆர் ப்ராசஸ் இந்த வித்தவுட் அஃபெக்டிங் த என்வாயர்மெண்டல் அண்ட் எஃபிஷியன்சி. இது ரெண்டையும் கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு யூ கேன் டெவலப் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். தட்ஸ் வை எய்ம் ஆஃப் திஸ் கிளப். கஜேந்திரன் கரெக்ட் தானே? ரைட். ஸோ உங்கள் பர்பஸ் வந்து ஏன் செகண்ட் இயர்லேயே இதை கொண்டு வரோம் அப்படின்னா, இங்கிருந்து பண்ணும்போது செகண்ட் இயர், அடுத்த வருஷம் தேர்ட் இயர், ஃபோர்த் இயர் போகும்போது யூ கேன் ஏபிள் டு டெவலப் நியூ ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். ஸோ பண்ணும்போது அதை வந்து எஃபெக்டிவாக யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ண முடியும், எஃபெக்டிவாக டெவலப் பண்ணி முடிக்க முடியும். ஏன்னா ஃபைனல் இயர் போய் சொல்லும்போது பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ தட்ஸ் வை வி கிரியேட் இன் த செகண்ட் இயர் இட் செல்ஃப். ஸோ இப்போ இருந்தே நீங்கள் யூ கேன் சர்ச் என்னென்னலாம் பண்ண முடியும், என்ன வாட் ஆர் த பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ் ஆர் யூ வி ஹேவ். அந்த கோல்ஸ் 17 கோல்ஸ் இருந்து இந்த கோலுக்கு நம்ம ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ண முடியும். ஏன்னா எல்லாமே எல்லாரும் பண்ணிட முடியாது. ஸோ ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு டாபிக்ஸ், இப்போ கிட்டத்தட்ட 20 டீம் 25 டீம் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒவ்வொரு டீமும் ஒரு சூஸ் கூட பண்ணலாம், இல்லை எல்லா டீமும் ஒரே கோல் எடுத்துக்கலாம். தட் இஸ் யுவர் சாய்ஸ். நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு ஃபைனலாக வி நீட் சம் ப்ராடக்ட். நம்ம இந்த சஸ்டைனபிள் எனர்ஜி ரிலேட்டடாக ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது ஐடியா. அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளப் இங்கே வந்து முதல்ல நிறையா டெக்னிக்கல் கிளப் வச்சுருந்தோம். ஸோ அந்த டெக்னிக்கல் கிளப் கான்செப்ட் இஸ் அந்தந்த டெக்னாலஜி மட்டுமே பேசிக்கிட்டு இருந்தோம். நவ் வி ஆர் ஓரியன்டிங் டுவர்ட்ஸ் த மல்டி டிசிப்ளினரி. நாட் ஓன்லி மெக்கானிக்கல் மட்டும் இல்லாத ஒரு பிரான்ச் மட்டும் அலகேஷன் இல்லாமல் எல்லா பிரான்ச் இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் இந்த கிளப் இந்த வருஷம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம். டெக்னிக்கல் கிளப்பில் இந்த எல்லா பிரான்ச் விழுந்துருக்கிறீங்க. அப்போ வந்து என்ன பண்ண முடியும், புது ப்ராடக்ட் நிறைய டெவலப் பண்ண முடியும். சரி, ஏன்னா இனிமேல் வேர்ல்டில் மல்டி டிசிப்ளினரி தான் நம்ம சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்க போகுது. நீங்கள் நாளைக்கு இதெல்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டு வேலைக்கு போகும்போதும் நான் எனக்கு மெக்கானிக்கல் மட்டும் தான் தெரியும் சார், எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் தெரியாது, கம்ப்யூட்டர் தெரியாது, எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் தெரியாது அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் ஓவர் கம் பண்ணணுங்கிறதுக்காக தான் இந்த உங்களையெல்லாம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் குரூப்ஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பிரான்ச்சஸ் இருந்தையும் ஜாயின் பண்ண வச்சுருக்கோம். ஓகேவா? இந்த கிளப்பை எஃபெக்டிவ் யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. வீக்லி ஒரு டைம் அலாட் பண்ணி அந்த டைமில் மீட் பண்ணி ரெகுலராக ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிங்கனாக்கா வி ஆர் ஏபிள் டு ப்ரொடியூஸ் மோர் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். தட்ஸ் த ஐடியா. ஓகே, ஐ கங்க்ராச்சுலேட் த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் தென் faculty coordinator Gajendran to do lot in this club. This is the first club inaugurate பண்ணிருக்கோம். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஜாயிண்ட் கிளப் மல்டிடிசிப்ளினரி கிளப்ங்கிறதுல ஐ திங்க் KIOT the first club inaugurate பண்ணிருக்காங்க. இது மொத்தம் ஒரு 20 கிளப் பிளான் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அதுல ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் வர ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. So this is the first club. I congratulate the mechanical HOD to take initiatives இந்த ஆங்கிள். I once again thank the guests. 2 guests வந்திருக்காங்க from the Bombay Society of India, Chairman Puneet Sridhar sir and then KP Murthy sir. KP Murthy sir already நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு தெரிஞ்சவர். புனித் ஸ்ரீதர் புதுசாக வந்திருக்காரு. அவங்க சீனியர்ஸ் நல்லா நிறைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வச்சுருக்காங்க. ஸோ என்வாயர்மெண்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி ப்ராடக்ட் எப்படிலாம் பண்ணணுங்கிறத அவங்களுடைய ஐடியாஸ் பேஸ் பண்ணிட்டு we can produce more products. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Next, let me call upon Dr. Santhiyakumari, who is the Director R&D, to say a few words on this occasion.
So good afternoon, all my dear students and my faculty colleagues on the dais and off the dais, and the resource persons from those who have joined us in online. Really, we all felt very happy today. As sir rightly said, in the history of KIOT, this is the first time which you are inaugurating multidisciplinary club. Okay, it's really very happy. For the past 15 years, we all came to know as KIOT stands for its own uniqueness. In what way which are unique in it? Hello, my dear. எந்த வகையில நம்ம யூனிக்கா இருக்கோம் and compared to other nearby colleges or other colleges across Tamil Nadu? Yes? Yes, my dear, you are all very close to it. Make a product. Okay, so far in our institution, each and every department, they are doing their own product by means of the ideas which they have in their mind. Okay. Every year which we faced and difficulty, even some of them are interested to come and collaborate with the nearby department, somewhere that ideas and product design hold then and there. Okay, but this is the first time the common club has been arranged for multidisciplinary students from different departments. You are going to make use of it in a effective way. Yes? So one way or other way, different sort of ideas, products you all made and your seniors also made and your juniors also you're coming to made across in it based upon the discipline. Okay. And sir is clearly given a definition for what does that sustainable means, what does that sustainable development goals. Okay, there are around 17 sustainable development goals are there. Okay, you dig into it, what's that each and every goal and what's the time in it. Okay, and simple thing which I want to convey to you all is the third goal. Okay, it's about good health and well-being. Yes, good health and well-being. Okay, you all came to know about our India is in developing country. In what way which we are lag in the developed nation is they are all afford enough, particularly in healthcare sector. Okay, but as we are Indians, as we live in Tamil Nadu, we are not that much effort enough to meet out our normal health related activities. Okay, so already in that SDG goal related with particularly third goal, good health and well-being, they already set up a goal in that way. And that year of 2030, now we are at 2025. Within the next 5 years, they plan to control epidemic diseases like AIDS and other sort of things which is prevailing across the world. Is it clear? So you all join together. You all have some innovative ideas in your mind. Okay, put forth everything. Okay, and you can start to build our own product. It's possibility with our own KIOT students to make an affordable healthcare products to meet out this goal at that year of 2030. Is it possible for us or not? Surely it's possible for us only with the help of you students coming forward and join together. And I wish you all the very best, my dear students. You jointly work together and bring out your different ideas from different departments. And you're going to get an high fruitful insights from the two resource persons which they were arranged from Bamboo Society of India. Okay. Make use of the session in an effective way. Thank you very much for that opportunity which are given to me. Thank you once again. I wish you all the very best, my dears, to succeed at 2030 as a SDG Goal 3 outcome. At least one single product out of KIOT. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insights. I'm delighted to invite Dr. K.Visagavel, Principal of Knowledge Institute of Technology, to deliver principal address.
So good afternoon. I'm very happy to welcome Mr. K.P. Murthy, sir, Governing Council Member, Bamboo Society of India, former Senior General Manager, Boss India. Welcome you, sir. So today we inaugurate this Sustainable Engineering Club because of Murthy, sir. We have to thank Murthy, sir, for this kind of initiative at KIOT. Thank you very much, sir. Happy to welcome Mr. Navaneetha Krishnan, sir, Chairman, Bamboo Society of India, IFS, retired former FCC of Government of Karnataka. I am very happy to welcome you, sir. Welcome, Director, Head of the Department, Faculty and Students. It's a really wonderful day. As both directors said, this is one kind of interdisciplinary department. Even sometimes we can say multidiscipline. So earlier, even you know that we have 30 plus club in our institutions, right? Especially on technical side, I am telling. So we have 70 plus club and forums. Out of this, 30 plus are technical clubs related with our curricular activity. Even a few years back, we started one club, RIM Club. This is robotics, intelligence and machine. That is also interdiscipline. So all the department can contribute that. Next, after a few years, we started Green Club. So that is RIM Club comes under a AAA department we have given. Then Green Club maintained by Civil Engineering Department. So through that club already we got some center for UGC, that is the United State Council for Green Building. So we can take exam here as well as IGBC also we can take it. So following that, so after Corona, we have not done any kind of activity in these kind of interdisciplinary activities. After a long time, again, right, right? First time we started, this is a interdiscipline, multidiscipline club, sustainable engineering. So really great initiative going to coordinated by the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr.K.S.Prabakaran and Mr. Gajendran and team. And here, congratulations to Mechanical Engineering, the faculty team. So then already you know that bamboo is a very, very interesting plant, right? We can using the bamboo, we can make the bicycle. Already KIOT is having more professional society. One of the professional society is Society of Automotive Engineer. And Indian, so that is we are part of this SAISS. So Salem division, we are participating all kind of activities, especially KIOT students are participating in the bicycle design. Again, we coordinated a 2 bicycle design contest in our campus. Even the last contest, we have received bicycles completely done by bamboo, sir. Right, 2 institutions have brought the cycles. They completely that is they used that is the bamboo they made cycle. So already this kind of process initiated. Though like the cycle, we can think of 2-wheeler, 4-wheeler, right? Like so. Even last month, I had been to Nepal. I was invited to address in Nepal-based institutions about the research and publications they addressed. That time, I departed from Bangalore from the new terminal. So the new terminal, Bangalore airport, completely decorated, complete interior decorated by. So this is a wonderful airport. So completely interior decorated by bamboo. This is a wonderful infra. So using the bamboo, we can do a lot of things. Not only this sustainable engineering, we can do many things. So like this sustainable means already said. So we are working on SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 goals. So one of the goal we have to focus on environment, climate and other things. So using this bamboo society, through bamboo society, we can think of more kind of activity in sustainable engineering. Hope the mechanical engineering department, all the department of KIOT can work towards sustainable engineering. HOD of mechanical and Gajendran will do many programs in this. Again, I thank Murthy sir and Sridhar sir for big initiation towards the sustainable engineering at KIOT campus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Best wishes to Sustainable Engineering Club. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's time to launch the Sustainable Engineering Club. So at this juncture, I would request our Dr.K.Visagavel to inaugurate the Sustainable Engineering Club by unveiling the inscription of Sustainable Engineering Club. And we give a big round of applause. The Sustainable Engineering Club has been inaugurated at Knowledge Institute of Technology by beloved Principal Dr.K.Visagavel. We thank the resource persons for joining through online on this happy occasion by inaugurating the Sustainable Engineering Club. Thank you, sir, for joining. Thank you, sir. Request the dignitaries to be seated off the times. Now it's time to the resource person to talk on, share their experiences among our KIOT students.
It's my great privilege to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Punati Sridhar, Chairman, Bamboo Society of India, IFS retired, former PCCF, Government of Karnataka, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Directors of the Institute, principal, faculty, and my dear students of Knowledge Institute of Technology, Salem, and all the members of the Sustainable Engineering Club that has just been inaugurated. I'm very happy that your institute has come forward to initiate a Sustainable Engineering Club. First of all, congratulations for having formed the club. I'm sure that this club would go a long way in making use of bamboo and other sustainable products and sustainable material and put them to use and pave the way and give show the way for actually making use of such products. In fact, there's a need for some kind of research to be done because not much really has happened as we compare with other countries. So in bamboo sector, there are initiation has happened in India, and we need to develop and then standardize ways and means of using it for sustainable use in the country. Yeah, to give a brief about bamboo, bamboo, as you all know, is a grass, but it's a woody grass which grows tall, and it has under the ground the main stem, that is the rhizome, and which grows out into culms, that is a bamboo, bamboo poles. So that's how it is. Underground is the main life of the plant, which have the rhizomes with the roots. So that's how it is a grass, because it doesn't have a taproot system. It has the root system of a grass. Now, the beauty of bamboo is that it is highly versatile. You can see it growing right from the somewhere below the snow line up to the sea level areas. It can be seen in all sorts of soils. In fact, it can even be grown in problem soils. Let's say the saline soils, alkaline soils, even soils which get into inundated with water for some time. Let's say a couple of months or so. Now, these are the, of course, under special, so you have to have a special treatment for those. You have to remove the soil in saline areas and alkaline. You get 1 meter peat, fill it up with other soil and cow dung manure, raise it a little, and then you plant it. And again, there are species, only specific species which are successful. So you plant them, and farmers area where it's barren and they are not able to grow anything, at least you get 50% yield from normal yield as compared to normal yield of bamboo. You get 50% of the yield, and then you are able to put it to productive use. So that is one. Then, as I said, it can come various climates, variety of climate in the dry zone to highly moist zones, and tropical to subtropical to temperate regions. So that's how it is. And in the snow, below the snow line, snow it can tolerate for some time, but not continuously. So, and if it is longer, prolonged snow is there, then the top portion will die. Even fire is there, the top portion, if it is burnt in the ground, I mean, in the field and all, now it'll die. But then the bottom portion, most of the time, will remain alive. And next season, when the season is good, when there's moisture and all, now the shoots will come back. And bamboo is one of the fastest growing plant. You can find some species which grow about 90 centimeters a day. So you can visibly see them growing. So, and then you have species which are, let's say, just about a feet tall to about 100 feet tall. Some species grow 80 to 100 feet. And when you look at the thickness of each bamboo, you can have a small pencil thick bamboo, to one which is about 1 feet thick. That is, the diameter is 1 feet. That is a giant bamboo. So that is the variety of and the biodiversity that you have in bamboo. That's the variation. And bamboo has got some special characteristics apart from what I have said, apart from being very fast. So environmentally, it is a very good species, and you have the normally some bamboos actually give you release more oxygen, around 30 to 35% more oxygen than trees. That's the beauty of bamboo. Because of this, we are, in fact, from Bamboo Society and some other organizations are trying to promote planting of bamboo in parks. We term them as a bamboo oxygen park. So you have a park full of bamboo, you have a pathway, and you walk in the pathway, then you find that near the plant, the oxygen is around, it is showing 35%. And then you come down a little, see, you won't be actually sticking to the plant. So in the pathway in the middle, it will be around 25 to 30% oxygen. Whereas normally in a city, the oxygen percentage is around 15. In Bangalore, it's around 15%. In the metropolis and all, it is 15%. Small towns, it may be around between 20 and 15%. So when you have high oxygen levels, and you are walking, you are doing exercise, and there's oxygen getting into the body, circulating everywhere, oxygenating, and then any disease or anything, all that, they can come down, including initial stages of, let's say, cancer. So that is how, that's the beauty. That's why we say that it is releasing more oxygen, and then it can sequester more carbon. It can again sequester 30 to 40% more carbon than trees. This comparison is with trees. So that will help in reducing the carbon, the climate change or the carbon footprint. Okay. One more use is in cities, especially if you plant it, it is shown to reduce the suspended particulate matter, 2.5 microns to 10 microns from the air, up to around 20% more than as compared to trees. So in fact, around 20% of what is there is reduced in the air, is reduced by these plants, bamboo plants. You have to have you can say, a bamboo plantation area, and then you can see the difference out there. So that is one. Then because of the root system, we call it basically the grassroot system, and the rhizomes together, it can hold the soil very strongly and then reduce erosion. There are people who are planting bamboo on the Nala side and river sides of their land to reclaim lost land due to erosion. Wherever they have planted on the Nala side or a river side, in fact, we have where we are working, we are doing some projects where we are working and trying to create some bamboo villages clusters. And there, in fact, the people have shown us that, well, they had planted bamboo and they got back some 2 cents land, 3 cents land, which they had lost, 3, 4 cents or whatever it is, depending on, that's what they've been telling. So because of its capacity to withhold soil and reduce the erosional losses, the area, the land which was lost, the soil which was lost, they could reclaim. So seeing these people, many others are doing plantations on the rivers in somewhere in Mangalore district of Karnataka. Then, because of the root system, again, it can actually infiltrate more water and recharge the groundwater of the soil 20% more than the trees. So they're all research papers and publications. I'm just giving you all this from those papers only. So these are the specialities of bamboo which can actually help reducing the climate change, reducing the carbon footprint, and also mitigate the climate change. And there is and health benefits it has. There's one example which again when we are working in Mangalore near Beltangadi, one farmer told me that close by there they have one public health center, a hospital, and he said, see, it has a big hall with beds on both sides. There are trees, bamboo trees on one side of the hall. There are no bamboo trees on the other side. So people who are admitted there and using the beds towards the bamboo are normally released from the hospital 3 to 4 days before. So this is their observation. So it has got that health effects as well. So keeping this in mind, we are trying to do some bamboo plantations in Bangalore. One school came forward, they want to do about 30,000 bamboo plants to help mitigate the climate and improve the, especially the air atmosphere and the water availability in Bangalore city. So that's the beauty of bamboo. Then coming to, I would say where we stand in the international scenario, we are number one in area in the world under bamboo. China has got number two, it has got 50% of our area under bamboo. Their production is several times more than what we produce because our quality of raising plantations or managing the forests with bamboo is much, much poorer as compared to China. And moreover, most of the areas in where we have natural bamboo in our country are the wildlife areas. In wildlife, you can't remove a single twig out of the wildlife area because the concept is that whatever actually germinates there and dies there, it should recycle, it should rot there and then recycle. So for that idea, in fact, in forestry, I was in the forest department, I was heading the forest department, and we would see when we go into forest sometimes lakhs worth of rosewood and fallen rosewood trees and the fallen teakwood trees in the wildlife areas, and then yeah, we leave them. That's all. No, we are not taking them out. So anyway, now, so ultimately that could be one of the reasons for less production as compared to China from the forest areas. Now, since we are number one in area, only thing where we are lacking is that we have not done enough research that China has done, and we have not done from A to Z of bamboo. So we have to do a lot of research. Of course, we can take a leaf from what China has done and take it forward. And our share in the international market for bamboo products is it's about 4%. China is 70%. So just think over what potential we have in India. If we can really do some research and then try to make people plant bamboo and also make people invest on bamboo industries, it will go a long way. 4% can become 20%, 15%, 13%. Anyway, 4%, if you make it 8% in the international market, you have doubled your employment generation in the country. If you make it 12%, you have tripled your employment generation. Suppose right now approximately 2 million people are dependent on bamboo. So you have doubled it, you have given a scope for 4 million people, you have tripled it, you have given scope for 6 million people. It's like that. And the scope is vast. And we can compete. Only thing is systematically we have to work and do it. Now I'll come to the uses of bamboo. That's the reason why Bamboo Society is trying its best to actually develop some clusters of villages which plant bamboo. Look for a person who actually comes forward and establishes an industry and all that. Then, but beyond much before that, and as the process that what we are doing parallelly, we are taking up with the Government of India to initially take up intensive research into bamboo plantations, bamboo product development, bamboo industries, bamboo machinery, and all that. That's where we are lacking, especially bamboo plantations, Bamboo Society of India knows fairly good, and we are able to support. But then coming to the machinery and all, there are a lot of problems with our machinery, and we are importing Chinese machinery. Chinese use most of bamboo, which is soft. Our bamboos are more harder than most of bamboo. So that machinery we are not able to use here efficiently, and that's what is causing actually problem. In terms, a lot of research is required in terms of machinery, in terms of product development, in terms of treatment and everything. And then I'm sure we'll go a long way in actually improving our economy, our capacity to actually generate income for the poor, especially the women and the children, the youth mainly. So all these are the major people who are benefited are those, the women and the youth. So all that. Anyway, I'll now probably I don't know how much time I have. I'll just finish up. Users are again fantastic. The shoots are one of the best edible product, and they have got a variety of nutrients in that. Then scaffolding, we all know artifacts, buttis, tattis, and all that artifacts. Right now, we are getting a lot of decorated items and all coming out of bamboo. All this we know, but furniture is something new, but it's really picking up. Furniture is coming up well, and one more thing is you can actually use a bamboo, cut bamboo, and all that, and use them, fuse them with some glue. And then you can mold them into what all kind of furniture you want. So molded furniture also can be done with bamboo. Then in construction, it is doing a major role. Lot of bamboo construction is happening. Huts are directly treated with treated poles. Now you have engineered wood that is coming in. Engineered wood, they are splitting bamboo and then again they are putting with pressure with resin and all that. They are making actually engineered wood like your timber. It is much more cheaper than timber, and is there comparatively they say it's better than Burma teak. So that is the beauty of it. People are using it slowly. It's picking up. In fact, I think one of you have referred to the airport here. We have airport full of bamboo, engineered wood bamboo in Bangalore, and we are trying to promote some again engineered wood here in the metro stations. So the MD of metro rail here, and he was quite convinced that we can do with bamboo, and with Bamboo Society of India. Two metro rails stations are being, that is only for interiors. Their structure we are not touching because we went at a much later stage. So they agreed to do interiors with bamboo. And the new parliament, Honorable PM said that we have to use only Indian bamboo. The Bangalore airport is actually imported bamboo. Then when PM said using only Indian bamboo, then in the Indian engineered wood has been used in the new parliament house, and you can find it down. The entire flooring is there. All wherever they did cladding, roofing, even the false roofing and all is made of bamboo. Now, so there's fantastic scope for construction. As I said, the engineered wood is now being used as door frames, and then doors are also being made out of bamboo. In fact, some of the industries which have been started engineered wood, mostly in the northeast, are actually now also into this kind of production. And it's material for the Parliament House. The new Parliament House came from these people only. There are two industries in northeast who gave the material. So the scope is fantastic. Then we say that in construction you can use it as tiles. Then you can use it for flooring. Then I'm saying that there have been experiments going on and all. We have been saying that we should use this for when you are using RCC, wherever you are using RCC, try to reduce steel and then replace steel with bamboo, treated bamboo. And easier things is let's say you are doing a drain, a RCC structure for a drain. So the lining and all, you can replace this thing, steel with bamboo. The tensile strength of bamboo is much more than steel. That is why it is being used and being once treated, now it will last. It lasts 50 to 60 years. There's no issue. Treatment is very important, proper treatment. And then the construction, the houses and all which are being constructed also, once treated, they will last 40 to 50 years. In fact, in Bangalore, the Jungle Lodges and Resorts, the government organization is doing 2 4-story building, and here it is entire bamboo. There, it's total bamboo they are using for the entire building. So that will be something special. That will be a landmark in the country. Probably the first such a structure with 4-story building. 2 buildings they are constructing in Bangalore. The process is on. They called for tenders. Now, then other things are like it is agarbatti sticks. We import lot of and spend a lot. We lose a lot of exchange for foreign exchange because of our agarbatti sticks. We also import pulp and use for paper or use for fabric. And bamboo fabric is fantastic. And I tell you, bamboo, the bamboo socks. I just met one of our very senior. He is about 85 years. Very senior minister who's in charge of scouts and guides now as a volunteer. And I had met him with regards to bamboo development and all that. Then he was telling me, Sridhar, you see, I suffered a lot because my feet, down below my feet and lower legs, I was getting a lot of burning sensation and I was not able to sleep. And he went to neurologist, all kinds of doctors. They gave some medicine, nothing happened. Somebody suggested him, just you wear bamboo socks in the night and sleep. And he said he started doing it, and then absolutely no issue, no pain. He sleeps well during the night. And that's the reason he also wears bamboo socks during the day. So that is how things are. Then uh, yeah, fabric. Then charcoal. The charcoal is very good. It's got very, especially the bamboo charcoal, activated charcoal, and all. They have got very high this uh, surface area, much more surface area than others. Then bamboo ethanol is can be produced. Bamboo biogas, which can be used for electric production. Bamboo ornaments. Then there are bioplastic granules coming out of bamboo to replace bamboo. Bioplastic granules are doing well, and we have in Karnataka we have given funds to an industry, 50% funds to an industry for mm, uh, developing a unit which uses melmoware. 50% melmoware and then 50% bamboo together. They come up with the melmoware cutlery plates and all that. Then there's one more thing. That is the brushes, the pens, even earbuds and all. These are now coming up with bamboo. So that way, and once as and when people are trying to buy more, in fact the prices have come down and they're competing with plastic. So we can happily replace the plastic use to the extent possible by using bamboo. And it is very much required. Otherwise, the microplastic is getting into our brains, into our system, and causing a lot of problems. Like and chopsticks, and then one more, phytoremediation. Some heavy metals are being removed by planting bamboo in those areas which has got heavy metals. It is also used for cleaning sewage. In the wetlands, you plant bamboo and pass the sewage through the wetland, sewage, along with other plants as well, and they are cleaning the sewage. Then, as one of your professors said, bamboo cycles are there. We are promoting bamboo cycle from Bamboo Society of India. Then you have bicycles, bamboo interiors in cars. It's beauty. It is there. Costly cars have the bamboo interiors in cars. Bamboo helmets. Then in China, they are using very heavy duty pipes, very big pipes, 10 feet dia pipes and all that. The wind turbine blades also have got. They have replaced those plastic ones and others with bamboo blades. And then You all know a lot of cutlery is made out of bamboo. So that's it about these things. And I would, before I conclude, I would just say that among the sustainable goals of the UN, bamboo can achieve the goals. I mean, can actually help in achieving around 13, 14 goals. One, no poverty. Two, zero hunger. Good health and well-being. Then gender equality because there is scope for a lot of employment generation for women. Clean water, as I said, you can use for cleaning your water and sanitation. Affordable clean energy, ethanol, biogas, decent work and economic growth. Economic growth, yes, the work is decent and you can have a fairly good economic growth for the entire country, for individuals, for industry. Industry innovation and infrastructure. It is being used in infrastructure as well. Of course, industry innovation, as I said, there's a lot to be done for bamboo, and the scope is fantastic. It can reduce inequalities in society because it will help people to get their income. Sustainable citizens, sustainable community. We are trying to work in bamboo, as I said, in Bangalore to do a sustainable green city, bamboo city. Climate action. So it takes in a lot of carbon dioxide. You plant a lot of bamboo, and then you can get the carbon credits. And unfortunately, carbon credits one can get if you do about 2,000 or 3,000 hectares of plantation of bamboo. Definitely, you get carbon credits, and whatever is being carbon is being sequestered, now the farmers get the money. But then small units they are will not willing to do. So we have to do some 2,000, 3,000 hectares. We are given a proposal. Some industries, if they agree, maybe Bamboo Society will be also successful in getting into that. Then life on land. If you see the forest with bamboo, they harbor and they help a variety of biodiversity. They take care of that. So in bamboo forests, which have other trees as well, the biodiversity is fantastic. So this is it. Sustainable development goals. It's got fantastic scope for actually achieving most of the goals. And there's a lot of things. Only thing my request is you're doing a club. It's important that you do some research, required research. Maybe I say you can use it in construction. You make a small house, use it in roof everywhere. Use it entire total bamboo house, and then that will be a demo. And see, research is to show that how to reduce the cost of production. Cost of production is very high. There are people who are doing bamboo, and it's coming to around 3,000 to 4,000 rupees per square feet. Of course, those are things 3, 4,000 or 5,000, 6,000 is where you have a lot of aesthetics. You do our people have done somewhere in Mauritius and in Maldives, very beautiful resorts, and the cost is more. So you have to reduce the cost. We need research on that. We need research. As I said, you can use on the roads or on the roadside drains when you do the lining with RCC. You replace that also. See, we need some concrete. There are people have done that, but we need some lot of research to be done. How much of the steel can be replaced? Or 100%? Like that, we have to try replace 100%, replace 90%, 80%. That kind of research is required and which I request. I mean, Mr. Kepamurthy would ask you to actually work on the cycles and umpteen number of things that can be done. So that is very important. Just forming a sustainable engineering club won't suffice. It is to add to one more club to your institution. You should be working on it. Come up with some results. Add something. Add something to the knowledge of bamboo and help the economy of the country and help the people. This is my request. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that you have come up with this sustainable club and you are tying up with the Bamboo Society of India. Look forward to work with your institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable guidelines and insights. It's my great privilege to welcome our another chief guest, Mr. K.P. Murthy, GC member, Bamboo Society of India, former senior manager, Bosch India. Over to you, sir.
Very good afternoon, everybody there. And thanks to the management of KIOT and the professors who have persuaded this idea of sustainable engineering. As Professor Navaneetha Krishnan and Mr. Visagavel has told you already, we need to have a clarity on what is the sustainable engineering is all about and how does bamboo fits into this. Number one, engineering, I think I have defined several times. It is the key point to define is design, build, test, and research. So one should be either a research engineer or a design engineer or a building engineer or testing engineer. That has to be clear for all the students, which area they want to take. Having said that, what engineering can do for sustainability is sustainable engineering. The sustainability, as Professor Navneet has rightly said, it is an efficient resource management so that there is no harm done to environment or a depletion of environment. Okay. Most of the problems we have today is what? We have high temperature in Salem, then we have floods, we have rain, we have all sorts of problems. And why are these happening? So what is the role of engineer to really look into this? For several reasons. Now it has become a mandate in 1,000 companies in India and their value chain to have a reporting of business responsibility and sustainability under the name of ESG, Environment, Social and Governance, which means the company should not have an environmental impact or reduce the impact if they do. See, most of our engineering, what is happening, we are converting a raw material into what we want. But in the process, what are we doing? Are we creating more carbon dioxide, which is a key issue in the entire sustainability story? Or are we letting an effluent? Or are we consuming more energy? Because today, the entire power, energy we are using is a thermal power, which means carbon dioxide. So the more energy we use under the scope 1, it is leading to carbon dioxide. And what do we do with it? So we look for an alternate energy or we look for an energy that produces less carbon dioxide. So energy is one important component in sustainability. Water is an important component in the sustainable energy. Waste is an important component in sustainability. So as engineers, what can we do to reduce when we are designing our products or building our products or doing a research on these products? So for example, a chemical industry has an effluent. An automotive industry has emissions. So this is what exactly is going on. The topics like electrolyzers, the topic like minerals, the topics like end of life design, life cycle life cycle assessment, all these are not currently covered in the curriculums. This is what I have given to KIOT, suggesting together. Or curriculum club can come and curriculum can come later on. So now, with this kind of a situation, Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations. I met Jeffrey Sachs in 2006, the man who had authored this. At the time, he was a advisor to Kofi Annan. He continues to be advisor to the uh, current Secretary General. So from there, I got the inspiration on this story. So sustainability definition is very clear for us. Engineering, we know what it is. So what do we do in engineering in our product design, whether it is mechanical, electrical, civil? I will just start quickly to tell you some few projects faculty-wise. Number one, mechanical engineering, a EV bicycle. Mechanical engineering, a treadmill bicycle. See, what is happening because of whatever is going on wrong in the environment is first thing happening is the health is getting affected. So if you make a cycle which will improve the health and which is designed, and what is the role of bamboo in this? Bamboo in its different forms. Number one form is for structural purposes. Number two form is the charcoal purposes. Number three form is it to fiber purposes. Number four is it in powder form. And number five, interesting thing is the silica content in bamboo leaf is 73.5%. So your sensors, your semiconductors, your graphite anodes, lithium ion batteries, they all need silicon. So how do you extract it? The leaching method. So this is what we need to look into, whether he's an electronics engineer or electrical engineer. As far as civil engineers are concerned, there is a lot to replace steel. The fundamental principle in sustainability is to look for alternatives that are creating problems to the environment. To reduce coal, steel, oil, plastic, and wood. This is what we need to reduce for lightweighting purposes in our design, to reduce the emissions, whether it is scope 1, scope 2, or scope 3. Scope 3 is difficult because vendors you can control, but the using point is a really difficult point because many people have not much clarity on what is the sustainability is all about. Sustainable development goals are very generic. We are not touching poverty and hunger. This is for the leaders. But to tell you, sustainable engineering covers third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eighth one, ninth one, 11th one, 12th one, 13th one, 14th and 15th and 17th. It may not fully cover the inequality of countries, inclusiveness. These are all very generic and leadership talks. But as far as we are concerned, the top of the thing is energy. The top of the problem is carbon dioxide. So we need to look into all these things in terms of our engineering story of sustainable engineering. So coming to the some projects which you can really look at again, repeat again, bamboo EV bicycle. Why? Because bamboo reduces vibration, bamboo reduces shock, and it is very light in weight. For example, one of the sustainable engineering club girl student has done with bamboo composite washers. We use metal washers. Metal washers make sound. Metal washers produce vibration. So we need to look at what is that material can be changed as a substitute. Primarily, it is a sustainable material. Bamboo is a sustainable material. Then the question comes, why bamboo? Because it is a very fast growing material at the rate of 1 feet a day. Number one. Number two, its tensile strength is more than steel. Number three, it is very, very strong. Number four, its life goes up to 90 years. It's a renewable material. Why are we selecting solar? Because it is renewable. It is available in plenty as an alternate to the current coal power. So these are the things we need to look at in terms of materials, in terms of process. For example, you are using a coolant. A lot of coolant is getting wasted. Then what do we do? And how do we recover? So you need to look at the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. So you need to look at all the engineering side of sustainability, and that is where bamboo fits in as an excellent sustainable material in its different forms. One form is as it is for structural purposes. Another thing is in its charcoal purposes, because the charcoal from bamboo, the surface area is as much as 900 meters square per gram. This is the figure given by Indian Institute of Science. Today, sustainable engineering is a PG course in Indian Institute of Science and several autonomous colleges. And the benefit to the institution is NIRF makes sustainable engineering, sustainability as an advantage for NIRF ranking. So when these are all the various things, one need to understand clarity, what is the sustainability and the role of engineering in that, and what products can we make, as Professor Navaneet has very rightly said. I think we need to look at this state. For example, you take simple examples like a tailor. You buy him a cloth and you require only 1.5 meters, but he takes 1.8 meters and the balance 0.3 meters are wasted. So there is no waste. That means you are effectively, efficiently managing the resources without any wastage. If there is a wastage, how do we mitigate? If there is a problem we are creating in our manufacturing, how do you reduce it? Because you can't totally say nothing is we can't do anything, because environment is something you can't make any impact, because the way you are having problem of pollution, air pollution is a key thing, noise pollution, so then you have a dust pollution. The dust that is mixing up with the exhaust is the reason for greenhouse gases. Temperature rise is a big problem. You will see 42 degrees, 43 degrees in Salem. So what is it can we do? And what is the role of bamboo there? Bamboo holds water in the leaves. Bamboo holds water in the stem. Bamboo holds water in the root. Suppose in your college, when you are coming in on your path, you put bamboo on both sides. It reduces the temperature and keeps the climate very cool. So bamboo borders are climate friendly. And as Mr. Professor Sridhar said, bamboo we have measured 35.2% is the oxygen out of bamboo. It is 30% more carbon dioxide sequestration. In particle matter, it reduces. So this is where you need to put it either as a path or a tunnel, whatever you are going to do. Then you come to your steel plant, for example. What is the role of bamboo in steel plant? The other day, Durgapur steel plant has infused 300 tons of bamboo charcoal for reducing the iron ore, because instead of using mined coal, because you're digging the earth, and then the ash content in the mined coal is 30%. Whereas if you use the bamboo ash, bamboo charcoal ash, it is only 1 to 1.5 to 2%, giving the caloric value being the same. So we need to look at where bamboo charcoal can be used in medical applications, what bamboo charcoal can be used for the for the what you call steel generation, or in thermal plant co-firing with the regular coal. So you have Salem steel plant with you, you have thermal plant with you. You need to look at into these topics, whatever I have tried to mention. One interesting thing is in Paris airport, Paris metro station, they have put a turnstile. Turnstile is something which rotates when somebody passes through. You have so many temples in Tamil Nadu, Madurai, and all that. Whenever the few people are going, they turn the turnstile, and that rotates to a sun gear and rotates power system. So if KIOT can do that, it will be fantastic. I suggested to the Tirumala Devasthanam, where a lot of queues are there. India has got a lot of temples. So the people who are going in the queue, they can produce power for the temple without taking the grid power. This is called sustainable engineering from the electrical point of view. So you need to look at what sustainable materials as a bamboo as a one material. But as a sustainable engineering, you need to look at how do you reduce the carbon dioxide, which is a key issue for the entire sustainability story. And when you design products, you need to look at the lightweighting. There is a rule by the Ministry of Transport today saying that all lorry driver cabins should have air conditioner. What does it mean? Suppose you have a thermal insulation better than what is going happening. This is what I told the Ashok Leyland guys yesterday. If you put it, then what happens is the temperature can come down by 2 degrees, and that reduces the load on the AC. The fuel consumption will come down. So you need to reduce the fuel, reduce the coal, reduce the steel, reduce the plastic, reduce the wood. And that is what is sustainability. And that is where the bamboo plays its role as a very potential sustainable material. So number one, it fits into most of the sustainable development goals, but you need to examine what product, what design can we match to reduce what goal. And then these all will benefit you in the ranking for the institution. And thanks to your management for taking so much interest and commitment in doing this topic. It is a multidisciplinary, as the professors have told, the research professor was telling. She is talking on the medical field. There is so much of medical application of bamboo. For example, if you put a bamboo activated charcoal as a belly band, it is antibacterial and antifungal for those women who go through a cesarean operation, for example. Some people in Kerala, they are using charcoal as a post-treatment after a snake bite. So what is the social value are we adding through our outreach programs, through our engineering knowledge? And that is what is comes as a sustainability measure. So sustainability is a social responsibility. So ESG is a topic that all of you should try to go into depth, because this is being done in IIMs, this is being done in Indian Institute of Science. So my suggestion is that we need to look at these projects primarily. And first step is all of you should know how many species are in bamboo, and what are the various things all about bamboo. It's all available in the net. As in US, what we do, people only they come back with preparation. We don't do any what you call spoon feeding to say step by step and formula by formula. So I'm sure you are all very brilliant people. You can do wonderful things, and um, I hope I try to tell you something, because you have say Salem steel plant with which you can collaborate. You can talk to your municipality to have in the park, as Professor Mr. Sridhar has mentioned, a bamboo tunnel. In your own college, you put it so that you reduce the temperature. The other day, I was in IIMB Bangalore giving a talk. A big scientist from Indian Institute of Science was telling next is summer, in Karnataka North, there is going to be 30% crop loss because of temperature. What we were suggesting is, please put bamboo on the borders because it holds water and then releases in the drought situation. So the water content in the plant, number one. Number two, the green shading will reduce the temperature, so the crop loss can be reduced. So this is an advantage to a farmer. So what can we do for soil? These are all detailed things which we will talk about. But my hearty congratulations to all and the professors who have put in so much of labor and effort. And thanks to the management for this opportunity given for me to speak to you all. And there's a lot of details which we can talk, and you're welcome. But please remember, engineer has to do DBT, and by doing DBT, design, build, test, and research, what can we do for sustainability? And that is called sustainable engineering. Sustainability is efficient management of resources without harming the nature or depleting the nature for now and for the future. And that is the definition of sustainability. And your engineering work, what you do in sustainability, is called sustainable engineering. You may call it sustainable manufacturing. You may call it, sustainable design, sustainable process, sustainable maintenance. You may call whatever you are doing in engineering. You need to look at that you don't harm the environment. You get the maximum out of the raw material. You reduce the cost for the company you are working upon. Because at the end of the day, if you produce a product that is going to harm the user, that fellow will blacklist you. So customer loyalty also will go away. So you need to look at this all will come in the ESG, environment, social governance. Please do download the ESG reports of all companies. It will give you a biggest learning. And when you do that and you connect your own products together, whether you're lightweighting, what exactly are you achieving? Or you're reducing the fuel consumption, whatever is gasification. Everywhere there is a sustainability measure, and it is a kind of a consciousness that is required. And thank you all for this opportunity.
Thank you. On behalf of Knowledge Institute, thank you, sir. And we take your words and we do a lot of innovative products by using bamboos, as you suggested. Thank you. Over to next event. And now it's a time to distribute the membership letter to the members of the Sustainable Engineering Club. I request our HOD, Dr. K.S.Prabakaran, to distribute membership letter to one or two, and rest you can join for a photo session. So I request Augusta to receive a membership letter. Next, Bodesh. I request rest of the members who are having the membership card, you can join for a group photo session. Yes, please come forward. You are having the membership letter, just to come and join for a group photo session. Make it fast. Guys, you can stand on the dice. Come here. The tall guy, you can stand at the last. Come. Make it fast. Running short of time. Come. Inga vangpa. Thank you. Okay, so time to propose vote of thanks. So over to Mr. Gajendran for vote of thanks. Good evening, on behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering and System Engineering Club, I extend a sincere vote of thanks to everyone who has contributed to making the C1 grand success. First and foremost, we express our deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. P.D. Sridhar, Chairman of Bamboo Society of India, Mr. K.P. Murthy, GC member, Bamboo Society of India. Your insightful addresses and the support to the club launch are truly appreciated. We also thank Dr. P.S. Srinivasan, founder and chairman, Dr. K.Visagavel, Principal of KIOT, Dr. P. Navaneetha Krishnan, Director, Student Affairs, for their constant encouragement and guidance.
A special thanks to Dr. K.S.Prabakaran, achieving make for his leadership and support in establishing this club. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the faculty members, non-teaching faculty, and students for their active participation and support. Thanks once again. Thank you.
Thank you. The program is over. You can discuss.